homes.
Yeah, and the Milwaukee Fire Department has a unique program to teach kids potentially life-saving fire safety skills. It's one thing to say you should have a plan for your family, but this Survive Alive house is something else. Laura Langamo, this is impressive. It really teaches exactly what you should do in that situation.
Yeah, it really does, and it's really great because the kids get to act out a scenario if they were in a fire, so they know exactly what to do. And we are at the Survive Alive house, and I've got Acting Lieutenant Chris Gothier joining me here, and Lieutenant Skylar Belot. And another important thing, a life-saving thing to have, is a smoke alarm in your house.
Yeah, absolutely. Most people should have a smoke alarm in their house, and most people have the older ones that have the batteries in them. And while they work fine, we always want you to change those batteries every year. One of the things we're pushing towards now, and it's actually going to be a new city ordinance, is to have a smoke alarm that doesn't have a battery that can be removed. It's a 10-year sealed lithium-ion battery in it, so there's no way to get it out. But if you do activate it inadvertently, there's a hush button you can press to silence it so that you don't pull it off the wall or pull that battery out. And that would take away that level of protection for your family. One
thing that I found kind of surprising when I was talking to Chris earlier, too, is he was saying a lot of people take out the battery to use for other things, like for their remote control or things like that, and then they forget to put it back in.
Right, and that's where people decided that it was time to make a change in the design of the smoke alarm. So having these smoke alarms with the sealed battery that lasts for 10 years makes a big difference. So now you don't have to worry about changing it every year. You make sure you write a date on it when you install it, because after 10 years you'd want to replace it, but it provides that same level of protection without that problem of people removing them.
Yeah, some good important knowledge there, but also a carbon monoxide detector is crucial as well, Chris.
Yes. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless, tasteless gas, and it's produced when a flame-burning appliance isn't working correctly. So a water heater, a furnace, gas stove, something like that. The only way to know that it's in your house is to have a carbon monoxide detector. They're typically able to be plugged into the wall, and they have a battery backup. So if the house loses power, they'll still work. If your carbon monoxide alarm goes off, it's the same as if your smoke alarm goes off. You should get out of the house, call 911. We'll come and check it out and find out what's the cause of the alarm.
Nice. And you've been doing this Survive Alive house here for a while as well to educate kids, 2nd and 5th graders, and you've seen a lot of success stories too through this program. Yes,
we've had a lot of kids come here who over the past few years had a fire, got their family out. I think Skylar's going to speak to one of our recent children who came here and got her family out.
Yeah, we had her story on too, and that's a wonderful thing when you see kids stepping up and really helping their family. And make sure, guys, you get that smoke detector and that carbon monoxide detector checked to make sure that you stay safe. But we got more where that came from, but for now, guys, we're going to throw it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, great way, like you said, for the kids. It sinks in, they see it, they learn from it.
To feel the door with the back of your hand, everything. All right, thanks, Laura.
Best way to learn. Okay, let's go over to Rob here now.
We asked several clients, what does one call, that's all mean to you?
A very compassionate and caring law firm.
Gruber Law Offices, one call, that's all.